Hello and good morning, welcome to Morphs, and thank you everyone for your lovely comments we've received over the 500 free snake giveaway. And I know it's been an interesting competition. We've had quite a few people submitting their answers and we haven't received the perfect answer yet, so the competition is still open, but there are some very good efforts. I mean, very close. So I think quite a few people are working through the videos to try and remind themselves of some of the questions and try and find the answers. There are a couple of really subtle ones and you've got to be really observant to be able to find the answers to a couple of questions, and that's why I think this competition will probably run till Thursday at noon. I think we're going to probably do a cut-off at Thursday at noon rather than Friday, because we're going to need to check all the answers and then give the results by Friday. So just let you know that just to encourage new subscribers, because we don't want to put off any new subscribers that aren't familiar with the content, we're going to do a random generator as well. So you're going to get some free merc as though you're going into the competition if you enter. So don't worry if you haven't seen all the videos yet, because I don't want to put off any new subscribers that might have looked forward to getting a prize, because there's still a chance for a prize for you. So please do feel free to jump in and comment and have a go, have a look at them. I mean, I think you could probably spend 10 or 15 minutes a day looking at the videos. I think it takes about 2 or 3 minutes per video to get the answers once you've got onto it. And just give you some help, use the thumbnails. So when you're looking for the none video, there's just one none on a thumbnail, for example, so you can go straight to the video, and then if you go through, speed it through, you'll be able to find the answer to that question, which I think is the a cappella song that I sang. And the same with Sergeant Major. You'll see there's a couple of videos I put out with Sergeant Major, and one of them has the answer to that question, so you just look at 2 videos. So I'm just trying to give a little bit of help to everyone out there to see if they can particularly new subscribers, see if they can find the answers. But we haven't received the perfect answer yet, although there are some very good efforts and very close. If no one gets the perfect answer on the 22 questions, just want to reassure you that the person with the most correct answers, and if there's a tie on that, it'll be the person that submits first that will win. But there's 2 prizes. So for the non-UK residents, there's a £100 voucher for Amazon, which we'll send to you by email. And you can spend that on whatever you like, but if you want to spend it on snake equipment, by all means use the Amazon voucher. And then for the UK winner, the top prize will be the snake, Aladdin, which I showed off yesterday, and we'll deal with the shipping to you once you give us your address. And then the other thing I'm going to say is that we're going to give out some free merch as well. So the t-shirts, magnets, and the hats, choice of hats, they're there for grabs. So please do feel free to enter the competition, all the subscribers. There are lots of prizes out there. It won't just be 1 or 2, there'll be several. So I'm just trying to give a little bit more encouragement to those that might feel... I think what I did is I put a really tough question for number 1, and I think when people perhaps started the competition, they probably thought, how am I going to find the answer to that one? And we make the assumption that all the other questions are going to be that tough, but they're not. And I think an examiner is coming out of me. I guess when I've done all my professional exams, I know how examiners work. They're a bit naughty actually. What they do is they put a really hard question at the beginning of the paper to kind of throw you off. And I've inadvertently, I didn't mean to do it, but I think I've probably given you quite a hard question to start us off. And that may have put you off a little bit, but in reality I've known people to give me answers who haven't been that familiar with the channel. There's a couple out there that have given me answers and they came back within a couple of hours and they're pretty close, so I think it's a little bit easier than perhaps I'm giving the impression. But there's time, so you don't have to spend 2 hours all in one hit. You could probably do 15 minutes to 20 minutes a day, pick out the answers, be thorough with them. Everyone gets 1 submission, so once you've made your submission, that is it. But what I would say is that you might want to take your time. So the policy may be not to rush it and give an answer, but to actually take your time, scan for all the answers, give it your very best. And I've got a feeling that it may take until Thursday before we close the competition, because I think there is a lot of questions out there and I think it would be really hard to get the perfect answer. So anyway, I hope that gives you a little bit of encouragement. Sorry if I gave the impression that it's massively difficult, because it's not designed to be difficult. It's actually designed to help everybody, but also I guess I'm also looking for someone that will put in the effort as well, which I think is a really important part of the hobby. That, you know, I often find in life that when you really have to work hard for something, you do tend to appreciate it even more, and that's just my own feeling on it. And you do tend to, your passion to actually achieve something, I think you've got to have that passion. Same with all hobbies, is that if you have the passion, you're willing to get out of bed early and clean, you're willing to look after, maintain your snakes, even when you're not feeling 100%, you go the extra mile because of your passion. And I guess this particular competition, I've made it particularly tougher than usual, because I'm really looking for someone that is really committed, deeply committed to the channel, whether they're new, whether they're recently coming in or not, because I think I've designed it in a way that even new subscribers can get 100% answers, because there is time to pick out those answers, and I don't think it will take as long as what many of you may be thinking. So anyway, it's just a little bit of encouragement to help out there. Anyway, what I wanted to do today is I wanted to check and see how Joker and Amber were getting on. I paired them up yesterday, and I've just put out the video this morning for you to have a look at that, and they both shed out perfectly at the same time, which I thought was wonderful, because I wanted Joker to come into the breeding rotation, and today's the last day to breed because tomorrow we feed. So I'm going to be separating all the pairs. Jared's already separated the ones that have already locked, and I think we've got 2 or 3 out there that may still lock. So why don't I just show you and see what's going on there. Let's have a little look and see how we're doing. So let's see, I think it's the one which I think is going to be messy, because we did leave the sheds and the poo in this one. It was the Amber Pastel Clown, and it was Joker was in there. They both shed out at the same time. I didn't disturb their rubs. Actually, to let you know, I did come in yesterday and saw a lock yesterday, so I know they've locked. Whether they're still in lock is another thing. No, he's done his job. He has done his job. Yeah, I wish I would have videoed it. So they did lock very quickly after I put them in together, which means that now they've done their job and they haven't got messy. They've kept the water bowl in situ. She had a massive lock yesterday, and they've now done the business. And the temptation is to put the clown into another one of his breeding pairs. Now, I might have to just get the computer on again to remind myself of who else the clown can go to, because we've just got one more day to use him for one more breeding session. Now, fortunately, he's been eating all the way through the breeding process, so he's packing on weight, and he's quite able to service several girls. So let me just check the breeding pattern here, see where we are, and let's have a little look. I think it will be, let's have a look at the breeding plans, and going up, breeding plans, breeding schedule, clown. So I'm looking for the clown. Just trying to find the clown boy Joker. There he is. So we can say locked. See, I've recorded it as a lock yesterday when it happened. So we've got the banana spider. The last lock was on the 19th of Feb. Or we've got the butter 100% het clown. They locked on the 13th of Feb. I'm tempted to put him into the butter clown because she's building and she's been off food. So that's probably my priority. Yeah. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to see, first of all, make sure that everything's cool here, which I think it is. There we go. I'm just going to check on the other girl, which is underneath, before I decide to move Joker in there. Let's have a look and see how she's looking. So she is massive, and I think we're going to put the clown boy in with her and see if they will lock. So well done, Joker, and well done, Amber. And I've got to come around this side, I think. Let's just come around this side. Come on, Joker, here you come. Oh, he's such a big animal. Oh, it's not easy doing this on your own, but I'm going to just gently allow him to enjoy this girl here. And there we go. So I've put Joker in with Jupiter, I'm gonna just close the door. Everything looks fine there. That gives me a chance to clean out Amber now. And luckily they didn't smudge themselves in the poo. So they were, I was expecting dirty sex there, but it was clean as a whistle. Let's have another look at her. And just see the poo's in the corner of the shed. So they've been really, really clever to be able to, and the hormones in here are incredibly strong. So I think Joker's put his big genes into her. And she's having a rest now. So we'll come and clean her up on the cleaning side. That's really good news. Let's check to see if we've got any other locks. Ray, our yellow-bellied pied. I think we put the Cine pied in. Don't know whether they're locked. They're certainly huggy. And I think looking at Ray's going into shed, and that's probably why they haven't locked. But we may have to separate those later today. Pringle is with the banana. Whether they've locked, I do not know. Let's have a little look. She's into shed. I think what we've got here is we've got a couple of girls that are going into shed, and it's so important to get your shed cycles right, and a lot of girls won't breed in shed, so we've probably got 2 males that are just hugging at the moment, but not really. They're being respectful of the girls, I think. And let's see what else we've got here. Now we've got Cappuccino. I did this as a safety precaution, so I think she's ovulated, but it's a safety precaution. I've put in Perlo, who's our belle, to see whether they want to do a final lock before she goes, and you can see they're not locked, so I don't think that they really are needing another lock. I think she's got enough in her. She's had about 6 or 7 locks in them. They've been really, really reliable. Daisy wants to come out, and I think Flame was the only other one. We put the new Desert Ghost in there, see whether we can get him in the breeding cycle. Rambo, he's, let's have a look at that. No, they're not really doing much. He's probably still learning. He's still new to the game. So we may separate those later. So that's about it, I think, on the pairings. I always like to show a snake in the light box, so I wonder whether I can find one of our babies that I haven't shown for a while, and end the video with that. Put the light box on. And I think we'll have a look at, let's see, yeah, I think Hercules and Bella. Let's see if Hercules wants to come out. Oh, he's in a deep shed, just look at that. No, we won't be touching him. So we'll increase his humidity to help him shed out, but you can see what humidity, he looks like in shed. See, the eyes are gone really very in blue, and you can see how his skin colour goes dark, so he will need extra moisture to help him. Maybe it's Bella that gets the starlight today, unless she's in shed. She's looking gorgeous, so I think we'll bring her out, shall we? Let's have a look at Bella, see how beautiful she is. Come on, Bella, and we'll weigh you and just see how you're progressing, shall we? Because this is one of our star females. Now she is a pastel leopard, orange stream, yellow belly, 100% het clown. And again, we can check her 100% het clown markings. This is part of the theme for this week. So come on, Bella, you're going to come in and show us how beautiful you are. Nice and cozy back there, nice and warm. There she is. I'm going to zoom in on her, see how she looks. I think she's gorgeous. So she's got leopard, yellow belly, orange stream in her, 100% het clown. Will produce some amazing babies for us, I'm sure. And you can see the lovely blushing and oranges and yellows that the orange streaming yellow belly are doing, and just look at the crazy patterns from the leopard. It's absolutely amazing. There she is, she's on exploration. Exploring the light box. I'll just come out a little bit so you can see her more. And there are the patterns. So let's look at the markings. Does she have the het clown markings? Well, she's got a tail stripe, and I'm not sure if she's got a little white tip on the end. I'm hoping that she has. Well, I know she's 100% het clown because the breed was very reliable. And let's see what she wants to do. Now you can see the patterns have been clown influences on the patterns here. Now just look at how they're all linking together. So So you've got the clown influence on the patterns, so the alien heads are all merging together, and there is a white tip on her tail, which I'm going to zoom in on now so you can see the white tip, and she's also got the tail marking at the back. Just want to see how white that tail is. There was a very, very small white tip, and that's all it takes on her tail to show that that's one of the markings. There it is. Okay, she's got a little neck pattern there as well, but again the leopard is very strong, so it kind of distorts that a little bit. But let's look at the merging and whether there's any white teardrops that are showing themselves. So there's not so much white in this one, but look, she wants to come out. She's feeling the heat signature of the camera. She definitely wants to come out, but she's showing us her lovely patterns. Beautiful animal. I think she's had enough of being in that light box. Should we weigh you, darling, and see how much you weigh? Now let's give her a weigh and let's find out how she's doing. Set the scales up. I'm guessing that she's close to 450, is what I'm guessing. Which is great, because she came in at 100, about 100, so she's put on 350 if that's the case. Let's just see how much she weighs. 574, or 563. So there we go, 564. So there you go. She just loves to explore. I think we'll just bring her out and spend some time with her. I do like to spend time on Sundays with the steaks, and she's a beauty. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed Bella. So there she is. Look at her in her natural light. Put her on the table. Let's have a look at you, my darling. There she is. Beautiful girl. Come on, my darling. You are just so lovely, so beautiful. No, she's having some fun with the camera. Isn't she just lovely? Get a close up of her body patterns. Yeah. So 564. So she's halfway there in terms of her age in her cycle, because she'll pack on more weight as she goes. And when they get up to 750, 800, she'll go into an adult rub. We'll just put her back in her box. She does want to explore. Come on, sweet darling. That's it. You're beautiful. You really are beautiful. Right, Bella. There we go, darling. Are you gonna go back into your box? Or are you gonna explore? She wants to explore. Oh no. No, 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 no. Mustn't let her go into the the back there, because that's where the heat mats are. So let's just put her back. She definitely wants to have some exploration time, that's for sure. Right, Bella, thank you very much for coming and spending some time with us. I'll probably play with you a bit later, because she obviously wants a bit of physical time with me. Come on, darling. And she's opened up the lightning pipe box, so might as well just check on this girl. Yeah, she's doing well. Her husband, Thor, lightning pied. How he's doing. He's moving into shed. Looking at him. Not looking nice. So that's your Xantic there. Beautiful animal. Just look at that head stamp and how gorgeous that is. I do love the Xantic hides. Absolutely stunning. Right, that's all for now. Well, good luck everyone for the competition, and we shall see you tomorrow, and have a great weekend. Bye bye for now.